What's going on, boys? Just got done with some chest and back, a little bit of cardio as well. As you can tell, it's already dark, and that's going to be a theme moving forward as the sun starts setting sooner. And it just is what it is. It's no big deal. But I got my light up. I got my light set up, so this is kind of cool. That just is what it is. I got to be able to work out with my brother today, so that was good. We actually had a good conversation. I wanted to share a little bit about it with you guys. And he had been out of the gym for about 6 months, and for certain reasons, whatnot, scheduling. And it's important to really have that mental check-in, because he was saying how he felt like it's so disheartening to not be able to hit the same weight he was able to the last time. And I understand that. You come into the gym, you've been putting all this hard work in for years, and then you had a sudden thing where you couldn't go anymore, and all of a sudden you lost all your gains, or you feel like you lost all your gains. And the fact of reality is your muscles have muscle memory. It's going to come back. And I try to explain that to him, a little bit of encouragement. But the ultimate reality of it is, it gets in your head. Like, it's frustrating. I get it, and maybe some of you guys have dealt with it before, where you've literally couldn't go to the gym because of jobs or because of school or work, whatever. And you felt frustrated because you feel your gains leaving. So you go into the negative feedback loop, which is, I'm going to eat pizza. I'm going to eat like trash. I'm not going to eat right, because why? I'm not working out. It doesn't matter. I don't feel like it. But when you start going to the gym, you're going to want to start eating right. You're going to want to have that positive feedback cycle. And that's just how it works. I mean, you tell me if I'm wrong. If I wasn't going to the gym, yeah, I'd want to eat hamburgers and hot dogs and Cheetos and everything else. But because I'm working out, you actually want to eat better because, well, you prioritize your health and you want to maximize the gains that you can get, right? I mean, if you can tell me I'm wrong, then okay, but that's on you. You know what I'm saying? So mentally, we've got to check in with ourselves. Say, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to work out for 6 months. I'm going on deployment. I'm going, on trips, or my lifestyle is I can't work out as much. Cool. Do what you can. And I really recommend that you continue to at least try to go at least once a week. If let's say you're on travel or whatnot, and every time I go to travel, I try to work out as well. I try to fit that into the schedule, because I know it's going to mentally mess me up if I'm not able to work out. And it's not, might be an addiction, but it's not the worst thing out there, right? So when you're able to keep the mental mindset, to keep the positive energy flowing, to eat the right foods, you continue to have that positive feedback cycle, and you're going to want to continue to do the right thing. And if you don't, well, what's the point of doing anything? Okay, you can just eat whatever you want. Who cares? And then when you get into the gym and you feel like garbage, it's like, okay, and so because subconsciously you're going into the gym and you're like, wow, look at all these other people I'm comparing myself to, even though you're not actually doing that, or maybe you don't really want to consciously do that. Mentally, you're like, I don't belong here. I don't feel like, I deserve to have my shirt off, that I deserve to be here with a group of winners, because I've been losing the whole time. Does that make sense? So mentally, we've got to always have ourselves ready to go. And I'd say the best way to do that is, hey, if you can't make it to the gym, do some push-ups when you wake up, okay? Do some sit-ups. Get a little treadmill or a bike or something and do a little bit of cardio. If you seriously just can't make it to the gym for a certain amount of time, I would do that, because the longer, and this is the way with anything, out of sight, out of mind. The longer you wait on something, the further away it feels, the harder it's going to be to get back. Okay, and that goes for anything. Like for my schooling, I did so much math and calculus that if I was to go back right now and try to do it, I don't even know if I could really do it. I'm sure I could, muscle memory it back, but it's not going to be like second nature like it used to be. Okay, because it gets further away from you and eventually fades away. And then eventually you start telling yourself lies like, I don't actually need to go to the gym, I don't need to eat right, And so of course it's going to feel detrimental. Of course you're going to feel like trash, you know, and you're not going to be confident in yourself. And the promises you made to yourself aren't going to be there. And you're going to be wondering, you know, why you're not making any progress. So those are the things that, you know, we were kind of talking about. And I figured, why not talk to you boys about it? Because I think that's super important. Sorry, stupid camera keeps falling. But yeah, that's what I got for this video. Nothing too crazy. It's already super dark. We'll see what we can do with this lighting situation moving forward. But yeah, gonna go home, take a shower, have some lunch or dinner. I think we're doing rotisserie chicken tonight with some rice or something like that. And oh, chicken broccoli rice. Honestly, sometimes it's the same meats, you just change them up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be the same chicken broccoli rice, but maybe you can do a little bit of chicken with nachos one night. You can do chicken tacos another night with some hot sauce or something. Okay, I've done all kinds of variations of the same thing. Make sure you're tracking it and you're gonna be good. Okay, so that's what I got for you. Keep getting it, keep winning. In a world full of fakeness and deception, keep dominating your reality. Talk to you later.